Hey folks, welcome back. We are looking at another Math Notes video. This is 3.2.1, the vocabulary for expressions. I'm just going to go right into it. A mathematical expression is a combination of numbers, variables, and operation symbols. Addition separates expressions into parts called terms. For example, 4x squared minus 3x plus 6 is an expression. It has the terms 4x squared minus 3x and 6. So each of these is a term. We have term 1, term 2, term 3, and notice that a plus or minus sign separates each of those terms. The coefficients are 4, -3, and 6. 6 is a constant term. Oh, I'm sorry. Undo that. The coefficients are 4, -3 because they are paired with a variable, and 6 is a constant. It is not paired with a variable. A more complex expression is 2x plus 3 times the quantity 5 minus 9x plus 8, which has three terms. 2x is a term. 3 times the quantity 5 minus 9x is another term, and positive 8 is a third term. However, the term 3 times the quantity 5 minus 9x also has an expression inside the parentheses, which is 5 minus 9x. 5 and -9x are terms of this inside the expression. Alright, a one-variable polynomial is an expression which only has terms in the form of any real number times x raised to a whole number, just to say a positive whole number. So something like 2x squared or 3x to the first. Alright, so for example, 4x squared minus 3x to the first plus 6x to the 0 is a one-variable polynomial, so the simpler form is 4x squared minus 3x plus 6. Little side note here, guys, remember that anything raised to the 0 power is just 1. So when we have x to the 0, what we really have is 1, so 6 times 1 is just 6, which gives us our constant term. So the function f of x equals 7x to the fifth plus 3.5x cubed minus 1/2 x plus 7 is a polynomial function. The following are not polynomials. We have 2 to the x minus 3, 1 over x squared minus 2, and the square root of x minus 2. We cannot have a variable on the bottom of the fraction because that would give us a negative exponent if we moved it up. And we can't have our exponents as the power. We can't have our variables as the exponent in order for it to be a polynomial. If a polynomial has one term, it's called a monomial. A polynomial with two terms is called a binomial. If a polynomial has three terms, it's called a trinomial. So mono means 1, bi means 2, and tri means 3. So that should help you remember those. So examples of monomials, we have 15y squared is a monomial. -2 is a monomial. A binomial might be something like 16m minus 25 or 7h to the 9th plus 1/2. Trinomial might be 12 minus 3k cubed plus 5k, or x squared minus 15x plus 26. On the next slide, guys, I have 6 little questions for you to answer here. Oop, don't want that. So on these 6 problems, state whether each expression is a polynomial. It might not be. If it's not, tell me why. If the expression is a polynomial, identify it as a monomial, binomial, or trinomial. All right, guys, see you next time.